Time to use my favorite feature on a European car. Hey!
That was necessary. That's like, it might as well not be leaking at all.
It's a new car.
We must have fixed it really well.
No, that's perfect.
Alright, everybody, this is John and Kenny. This is Pit for Repairs, episode Who Knows. Today we're going to be doing a brake job on my rusty, trusty daily beater E46.
I have to replace a coolant line, but we've done a lot with coolant lately, so the main focus is going to be this thing. I still can't believe the person that tried to buy this car was totally into the fact that we covered it with JB weld. Would not buy it because it needed rear brake pads.
I mean, to be fair, the rear brake pad is split in half.
Alright, wait. Oh my god, it's so close.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, the jack is in front of the camera.
No.
Oh, okay. Wait, you have to pull it up before the little penis comes out? Why does this not have a hood prop yet? Get the 2x4 or something.
I don't need a 2x4. I just do this.
Does it need to be that?
Alright, let go.
Great, now this side of the hood sags.
Yeah, whatever.
That's the way it is stock.
All right, everybody. Today we have a B5 Passat
It's an
with
Ep4.
a plastic bag on the ABS module. It looks like, which isn't even enabled. So I don't even know why it matters if it gets wet.
Okay, no. This is the side of the harness that goes into the car, so I didn't want that to get wet and short something out. I was looking
That's
at
nice.
bias valves to delete that whole ABS.
This is coming from the person that's always like, cut the wire, cut the wire. I'll have you know,
actually, you know what?
after we did the thing last week with my car, and I had all those exposed wiring harness plugs exposed, you know what I did? I went to the car wash and I power washed the engine. Air filter included. Okay, I didn't do the air filter, but I wouldn't leave that like that. You don't want water getting into there. It's right next to the the washer fluid reservoir.
It's fine. There's nothing in that.
I hope that thing's empty. This car needs all the help with weight on the front that it can get.
Hose. Same hose.
It looks like the same hose.
It looks like the same hose, but it doesn't curve down at the end. The other one is like...
What do you mean? Can you take this stupid thing off?
Yes, give me a second.
It's screwed in with screws?
Yes, I held it in with screws.
This car is like insane.
Why?
And I was thinking about getting a GTI for a daily instead of a Fit.
I did that.
Yeah, that's heinous.
Why?
On the BMWs, you just rip it right the
held
out.
in mechanically than...
Why?
And open your hood. This is
This
is how you remove the one on this car.
Yeah, it's very easy. There's
That's
no screws. Look at that. There's oil in the valve cover from the insulation on top of the hood. That was all the oil.
Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong.
Let's get this over with so we can do my brakes. F your car.
Where's the turkey baster?
I don't have it. You need it?
Yeah,
I don't have it.
it's in the shop somewhere.
My box of coolant supplies is not in my car any longer because it's proven to be just so reliable after we took the AC out.
I had the whole box in my car for a few days in case I needed to bleed the coolant system more. You don't have a transfer pump? I do, but it's not here either.
You know, I half expect this car. Why am I lifting it from the diff and not the sub? Whatever. I half expect the jack to just go through the subframe.
Oh my god.
Why is your jack so hard?
Because my dad left a lawnmower on it for 6 months. Alright, we're gonna go with the same thing that I did with the radiator where
there's no jack points left on this.
That's good.
Yeah.
If you don't take the radiator cap off, or in this case the overflow reservoir cap, the coolant doesn't spill as fast. So we're just gonna speed run replacing this line.
Well, we don't have jack points, so yeah. Oh, there's not a jack point on this side either, so it's kind of okay.
As long as it's symmetrical, it doesn't matter, right?
I can't wait to put the car on the jack stands and they both go through the unibody. That's kind of what I'm half expecting here.
I'm going to demonstrate to you how useful these hose clamp pliers are while doing this exact.
Oh my god, this car is getting rusty. Wow. You know, a lot of it's actually not bad at all. And then some of it's really bad.
Okay, these are too big to fit in.
I haven't been onto this car in about 2 years.
That is the beauty of having a beater.
Oh, those are solidly mounted as they possibly can be. Wait. There's a hole on the other side.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Is it going through?
It went through it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did you get it on video?
It actually went through the
I heard the noise it made.
If
I
you
just
don't
saw my car
believe
back
how
lowering.
rusty this car actually is.
Oh.
Wait, move. Get away
It's not
from
even bad.
Get away from it.
Why,
Is it
is it
on the
dangerous?
jack? Is it on the jack?
Yeah, the jack's supporting it, kind of.
Okay. Get
I like
away,
how only the jack points are rusty and there's no other rust underneath the car. really.
get away from the car.
Why?
Get away from the car. Get away from
No, don't do that. I don't want it to go through the floor. I need the floor there.
The floor is f***ed. Either way. Alright, get away. Get away. Don't. The wheels are not even off the ground.
Are they really not?
No.
Well, that's as high as your jack can go. Are you jacking it higher? I'm
Yep.
confused.
No, I let it all the way down to see what it would do. Now I'm going back up with the jack.
Well, the jack is just going sideways. There we go. Bring it all the way up. What was that?
I don't know.
Is it all the way up?
Sure.
It can't go any farther? Oh, there's rust falling.
Correct. That is as far as it goes.
Really?
Yep.
That's, yeah. I mean, I can put this farther forward.
Well, you're supposed to put it on the pinch weld, not the diff. Oh, yeah, put it farther forward.
That's,
You're fine. Yeah, we're good. Looks fine to me. Looks like
Where's
a
the other
BMW.
wheel nut?
Sounds like a BMW. Smells like a BMW.
Audi. Oh, rear, good. What's the chance these brakes fit? They're the right brakes.
It should be. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
I guess we'll just do this one first. This is the bad one. That's,
Cracked in half.
yeah, and it's, seized. Oh, do you have brake lube of any kind?
Yes. I have a tub of it that I stole from Subaru.
I can't wait for it to fall on me and not
You know-
kill me, but also... Look at the struts, though. They look good. Did I seriously put the screw in to keep the rotor on? Why would I have done that, ever? That's stupid. Did I really put the wear sensor in, too? Oh, I need to pry this thing open with a... oh, you have a caliper compressor, don't you?
Yeah.
I need a good old, solid old, flathead.
You know what this is getting? Normal hose clamps. Look at that.
There was the majority of my hurt.
That's a little heat wrap. I mean, it's really dirty.
Oh yeah, this genre is seized. We're gonna have to
Look at it.
press
It's
it.
held on with buttons.
Oh, cool. I thought it was rivets.
No.
If I remember this right, it's a 7mm hex. But
Okay, this hose is coming off and coolant is going everywhere in 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. There's so much. Okay. I plugged it. I plugged it with the hose. I hope I used the correct end of the hose.
problem with this, Kenny, is your Allen sockets are too long. You have like hex wrenches?
No.
Of course you don't. That's what I need to do this.
Hex wrench. What the f?
Because the strut is there right behind it, so you can't get the socket in. Or you can't get the wrench in. Oh.
Why did it piss
So,
out
okay,
10
okay.
gallons of coolant? This is the factory one, still hooked up on the right side. This is the new one, currently hooked up on the left side. I can't get it off the right side. And I pissed coolant all over my turbo.
In one of those scenarios where I have to break it loose and then take the wrench off and
Yeah.
then loosen the socket by hand.
Oh god.
Because they're close. Oh, I do need one thing actually. I mean, something I can rest the caliper on.
Yeah, the brake line.
No, I'm not doing that. This car actually needs to stop. I'm probably going to keep it.
It doesn't need to stop if you're going to sell it.
Well, clearly it does, which is why we're doing this.
It did stop.
Okay, that guide pin
It just made
is
some
totally
weird-
bone dry, it looks like, which is good. No grease on it.
It just made some noise.
Yeah, it does stop fine. I can't wait to see this brake pad in its full glory.
I know, I really want to see that.
I mean, it can't be worse than the first time I did the brakes on this thing. And I feel like I need to get tetanus
I can't get this.
getting anywhere near this car.
I literally cannot get this hose off.
Oh, I'm cruising over here.
I can't get the other end off.
I've only done this job in the same model of car 60 times.
Yeah.
If anyone's wondering, I come from a long line of E46s, or this car does. This is just the final product. There's the other guide pin, also bone dry. Alright.
Is it really that bad?
What?
The guide pins and shit?
Well, they're just dry. I mean, we have a brush, don't we? So we can brush them off with? So I don't have new ones.
Wire whip? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need something to rest this caliper on.
Yeah.
You have a bucket of any kind?
The brake line.
No.
Just rest it on the brake line.
That goes against anything I've ever done.
I don't do it on my own cars, but I'm sure it's fine.
Wow, this is seized. Can't even pry it open.
Oh my god, it's kind of coming off maybe. Oh shit, it's off. Wait. Okay, take this, get rid of it, don't let it spill on the alternator, get the new hose on.
Oh!
Alright, I did it. Now it just needs hose clamps.
I am gonna get tetanus from this. Oh my gosh.
Alright, I only lost like 10 gallons of coolant.
Well, that brake pad is... Wait a second, this brake pad is basically good as new.
Define
Here's
good
the
as
backing
new.
plate. It's like one piece still. It's totally solid.
It's one piece, it's totally fine. Where did he think that was even cracked? Look at how bad
Oh,
this
the rear is totally fine too. Look at that. I didn't even need to do brake pads on this car. It has so much pad material left. It just broke in half when I hit the ground.
Did it?
Yeah.
I think it had to have leaked though, because there was like coolant steaming off my turbo. And this line looks old. There's coolant everywhere. Whatever. This is out.
That's it. Where's the hammer? I don't want a hammer on your nice snap-on ratchet.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Should I use the Craftsman
Yes,
one?
use the Craftsman one for hammering. You'll break the handle on the Snap-on one. If anyone's curious, Snap-on sucks.
Yeah, but it has a lifetime warranty.
It's just expensive.
I mean, that ratchet is like it's like
I'd rather
it's
have something
ergonomic,
that
but I like the
doesn't-
Craftsman better.
I have had that Craftsman wrench since we were in high school, and I beat it with hammers regularly. Hard. And it's fine. That Snap-on wrench, if you did what you just did, it would just, A, it would break the handle, and B, it would probably strip out the mechanism. Do you want me to do it?
No.
I literally do that all the time. Alright, new hose is in, clamps are tight. It doesn't have coolant in it, and I don't really know how to make it have coolant in it.
Are we gonna have to bleed your cooling system again?
I mean, it's
How much did you lose? Oh, you
Not
didn't
that
lose that much.
It just went on the ground, but it's the coolant. It's the coolant return from the turbo. That'll basically bleed itself.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Am I wrong?
Where's your long wrenches? Oh, I forgot they're Mac. Very fancy looking.
No.
wrenches.
That one wrench is Mac.
Oh.
Because that was the size of the tie rod jam nuts on all the Silverados.
This is Mac.
And they were all very. Oh, and I got the 19 for the same reason. Because it's got. Hang on. Do you have one of them with you or no?
No.
Alright.
I have a chrome vanadium master mechanic.
Alright, I will show the people this.
No one cares.
I know, but it's actually kind of cool. Like, this is one of those things that I like, right? Where that one was the size for the Silverado jam nuts, and then I got a 19 because that's the size of the Subaru jam nuts. It's got a little notch in here on the wrench, right? I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little notch on both sides so that if the nut starts to slip, it actually catches on that. And I thought it was stupid, but it actually works. If the nut starts to slip, it catches on that notch, and that's on both sides. So this is one of those expensive tools that I would actually recommend buying if you ever have to use the open end. If you don't, then don't bother.
Why only use open end wrenches? Basically, it might go out of job. So
Literally the only time you ever need the open end of an open end wrench is the O2 sensor on that car for some ungodly reason, and then tie rod jam nuts. That's it.
Those are the caliper bolts? Oh my god.
Jesus.
I know, I forgot how small they are. Because the 350Z ones are like this long and like this thick.
Yeah, mine are thick.
I need a wire brush.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because...
Would you like a
No,
manual or
automatic. It's funny because last time I did the brakes on this car, I just said, oh, I'm not going to ever have to do the brakes on this car again.
Yeah. Do I really not have a wire brush? Yeah, I got this one.
Oh my god, there's so much rust falling.
It's fine.
Wow, that's horrible.
What are you doing with this? Wow, that's really bad. What the? It's a boomerang.
I just wanted to destroy your light.
That is really bad. What are you doing? This?
Oh, no. I was going to do the caliper. Oh, I do need your caliper compressor. Can I see it and attempt to compress that?
I think it's too small of a space. Do you have any idea where that other brake pad went? This is for the bigger brake calipers. I don't know if it's going to fit in here.
It's compressed too much.
I just got tetanus for sure. I just got tetanus twice.
Yeah, that's why I was really careful.
Holy shit.
You don't have any old-fashioned one?
Nope.
So what are we going to do?
I'll get the bench vise.
I'm not taking the caliper off.
No, I'm going to get the bench vise off the bench.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can we use a C-clamp?
Yes?
Just to get it on
Yes.
there? Or to get it a little bit?
Yes. Do you have a C-clamp?
I should.
Let's put the pad in and put it on the C-clamp.
Try that.
My eyes are very close to the tetanus. That's why I'm being careful.
Dude, I just scraped my elbow and my finger on that. We got one of these old-fashioned
Oh my god!
woodworky
Look at the brake dust shield.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just cut myself on.
Look.
Here, can you move it to the
No,
side?
there on the bottom.
Yeah,
There's
I know.
nothing left of it.
Oh, God. Jesus.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is okay.
All right, get out of the way. I'm going to try this.
That is not a C-clamp.
I know, but this might actually work. Get out of the way.
You can try. That's the one that's seized. That would be okay if they weren't seized.
This is currently working. It's not seized.
Oh, really?
And I'm twisting this with minimal leverage.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why it was on seized like that.
I don't think the caliper was seized. I honestly think it's the
Guide pins?
handbrake. I think it's the handbrake because the guide pins aren't even bad. Where are
It's not the handbrake because the pads wear away.
Okay.
The front
The
pad wears away.
guide. These were not seized. This is not bad. These guide
No, they
pins
weren't
are
that bad.
fine.
They're actually pretty clean. They were surprisingly
And
clean.
it's not the caliper itself because I'm currently compressing this.
Yeah, so
piston
how does
by
it wear out the
rotating this
front
by
pad?
hand.
It's
I
been
have
10,000 miles.
no idea.
Well, we'll just do the brakes and then see what happens, I guess. And those are new guide pin bushings, too. Brand new. Well, they were new. Wow, that was very easy.
Yeah,
Can you do the other side? I'll put the new brakes on.
I'll do the other side. Wait, is it the wheel bearing? That's all crunchy. Is the other rotor off?
No.
Take the other rotor off. I want to listen to this.
Oh, wait. It is. It is.
It's
Yeah.
off?
Yeah.
What's scraping over there?
No, keep twisting it.
Jesus!
Twist it.
Hang on. Just so I don't give myself tetanus.
It was that brake that was making noise. It was that side in the brake. Well, there's no pad left, that's why, but why does the pad wear out so fast? Yeah, it sounds fine.
That's not fine. That's forward on your side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's reverse on this side. Oh, open diff.
I think it's the dust shield.
Yeah, but what? That shouldn't. If the rotor is not on that
No,
side.
the rotor is on, but the caliper isn't on.
Oh, that's. I asked if the rotor was on, and you said no.
I thought you meant as the caliper.
Take the rotor off.
Well, I'm not going to right now because the bracket's falling. We'll figure this out later. In the meantime,
I mean, these rotors are so.
Yeah, they are.
Those need to be replaced.
That's what
but
this brake was making noise.
This
There's
is
no
bad.
pad left.
This is so bad.
Yeah, I know, but the question is, why does the pad on the outside wear so quick?
I have no idea. I've owned some pretty rusty cars. This is so much worse.
I'm just going to do the rotor or the caliper bracket out here.
I like how we have a bench vise and you're doing this on the ground.
With my feet. Everyone, please wear safety goggles when you do this at home.
I'm currently wearing safety glasses. He is not.
I should be. That's pretty good. That's fine.
Looks good to me.
I love how we do it, and it's cast iron, so they all get all like destroyed anyway.
Immediately. Unless you put some grease on there.
No, I mean they'll get like all pitted.
Yeah, I'm doing the pads and rotors on one of my friend's Honda Accord because the dealership quoted them $1,800 for it.
Holy. Actually, you know that's probably pretty normal for any car, not just an Accord. Any car. I mean, if we did this car, all 4 sets of pads and all 4 rotors
At the dealer.
at the dealer, it would be probably $2,000, I would think. And you know, this was cheap. This was to do the rear rotors and pads, not including shipping, $35. And last time I did all 4 corners, pads, rotors, wear sensors, I think it was $90 for all 4 corners. Granted, that's what the like cheapest
Shit that they
shit
sell.
that Rock Auto sells, but I could have gotten like nice brakes
From Rock Auto as well.
from Rock Auto as well.
Rock Auto sponsorship. I'll put Rock Auto on the side of my car.
Yeah, I would get them. They would be like $200. Oh, do we have a brake cleaner?
No.
Fuck. How are we gonna clean the brakes?
Alcohol.
Okay. So we do have something along those lines. Do these even have Cosmoline on it? Yeah, they must. They're not rusty. Remember the first time we did brakes when we were young? What? Whoa, there's like no Cosmoline on them.
They're painted black.
Yeah, they're coated. They're nice. There's like no Cosmoline on them though. Do you have a rag and rubbing alcohol?
Yeah, grab a new rag and just use the rag alcohol. Put it right on the paint. Who gives a shit? Cosmoline is the oil.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know the real heavy gunk, not
Yeah.
like assembly lube, but heavier for that they put on brakes.
Yeah.
I think it's called Cosmoline. Maybe that's what it used to be, but I don't know. But these ones are, the rotors are uncoated. I like the ones that I used to get for the nice E46. They have a little like shit on them, but they're not drenched. Oh yeah, look, that's like black. Oh god, there's so much lube on this now. You don't need to do that.
You really don't.
I will die on this hill.
Also, BMW guide pins are fucking stupid. Changed my mind.
I can't even think what normal car guide pins are like. I mean, I don't really mind this design. It's fine. There's so much grease on here. These pads are never gonna wear out. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. They're the right rotors, so that's good. I'm scared to put my head in here because it is just 100% rust on the fender.
Yep.
And now when I move anything, just rust dust is coming off of it. Very good for you, probably.
I already almost gave myself tetanus twice.
I like this car because you don't really have to tighten anything that much because it'll just rust seed itself.
Yeah. Yep, that's good.
Like that front strut that was questionable, like, it's been 3 years. By now, that thing is seized down. I'll be a you and hammer that on so I can never get them off.
Yep.
Hard to get.
Why tighten them by hand when you could tighten them with a hammer?
It's basically an impact driver, I mean, right?
Oh god. Oh god. You were not supposed to come all the way off, you
What are you doing? Oh, the cowl? What are you cowling?
the leader.
Now what I'm going to do is lube up the backs of my brake pads. Kenny?
Why?
Because you're supposed to. It says on the box to. By the way, I just want to let you know that. It says on the box to do it.
No.
Yeah, it does.
I will never do it.
I don't care. I do it on all my cars.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't do it on one car ever, and you know what? It squeaks. Yes, I know. It does not squeak for that reason.
Yeah. It squeaks because you have race pads.
Yeah. Actually, it quieted down like a hair.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. I mean, it still squeaks, but... What kind of brake lube is this? It looks like just grease.
That's guide pin grease. That is literally exactly what that is for.
The stuff that I get is like not black like this.
It's normally black. Like, that is literally what they use at the dealer.
I usually use Silk Glide.
You want to know why? I know that because
Oh, so
I
this is
stole
the that wears
from
away
the
quick is what
dealer.
you're saying.
No.
So they can get you in quicker.
Maybe.
Silk Glide is clear.
I don't know. I use it. The Silk Glide
Put a
stuff
heinous amount of lube on these.
is very nice. It's also excessive.
What?
I think the Silvide stuff.
Oh,
is
it's just the
excessive.
first thing I grabbed.
I'm just gonna run this thing to bleed it.
These are annoying because you have to get the clip in the piston.
Yep.
'Cause I
Wait,
can't.
clip in piston?
Yeah, look. See the
What?
pads? Look at the pads.
What sort of heinous shit?
Look.
Oh, that. Yes. Okay, that's not
some kind?
a rag.
Yeah. A Rajola.
Oh, what is that? Oh, it's the alcohol one. Okay, it's fine.
Starting my car now.
Oh, it's so loud.
Oh yeah, it smells like coolant.
You know what we're gonna do now? Oh my god. So much dust came off. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh no, the hose is warm, so the coolant is returning actively.
I wouldn't even see these need to be cleaned off. They're pretty good,
Looks good to me. Put the wheel on.
right?
Oh, the pin? Yeah.
Here.
The pins are fine. No, oh god.
Oh, actually, it's good with the LED light.
Do you want to use this light?
Oh, it'd probably be better.
Wow. That was tight. Surprised.
Alright, I gotta do an oil change.
You like what I did there?
And I gotta move the subframe. Do you think the front subframe is kinked? Or
what?
is if the
What
front
did you
sub
just
I was
say?
trying to
Is
figure
king?
this out. Kinked.
On
I was
what?
trying to figure this out.
Oh, in your
today,
car with
right?
dog tracks?
Yes.
What do you mean kinked? Like not mounted straight?
Yes.
Could be.
So
I doubt
what,
it.
if the front subframe was off, then you would just correct it with the steering, right?
Unless it was off side to side, which I don't know if it can be. If it was off side to side, the car would dog track. If it was off angularly, then the car, you could correct it.
Right. Oh, that's a good
If the
point.
location of it was wrong, which I don't know how that even is mounted, so I have no clue if that's possible.
I don't either. But so I was thinking, shift the rear subframe over to the left, right?
Can you move it back and forth, or can you just move it angle?
I have no idea.
I don't remember. I thought we could move it back and forth too.
I have
Maybe
no,
that was the diff. I don't remember.
no fucking idea.
Something had slots in it. I remember in that
the
car.
diff, I think.
Yeah.
So the last time I just undid the 4 bolts for the subframe and tried to like hammer it to twist it. I wonder if I should loosen the diff bolts too and try to slide the whole subframe toward the driver's side.
Could try. I don't even remember how it's put on.
I swear all of my cars dog track with the rear out to the right,
I've
and
never
it's
had a
so
car dog
fucking.
track.
I never have either. Well, the Fiesta I hit a pole, so that dog tracks since that happened. But
Well, that's got to be the front.
yeah, which is why I had that
You just need to
thought
get behind
process of the oh maybe the front is
Wow.
crooked.
Holy shit.
Are you done yet?
This Allen little screw is actually tight.
Oh my rust. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna vacuum the floor.
Probably should.
You can just hit it from the here. John.
Hold on, I got it. It's off basically. Right on your nice screwdriver.
This one is also bad. I would argue that this is worse.
Yeah, that one is worse. Wow.
Should text that guy back. I replaced the rear brakes. Do you want it now? He was so into buying
No
the
way.
car until that
I
happened.
know.
No way you f***ing skip on this car because you think the brake pad is in 2 pieces and it's not.
I know this is gonna take a few minutes and like it costs like $40. But he was so
And he
into it,
could've-
yeah.
And he could have driven it home.
But I drove it. I've been driving it. The brake pad is not even broken in half. I mean, it was worn to the backing plate, but it still broke fine. If the backing plate still slows the car down, it's not like being on the backing plate makes the car dangerous. You just need to change them. Oh, can you hand me the alcohol? Can you put some alcohol in that?
The rag that I'm holding currently?
Yeah.
Lip.
I just keep that over here.
Alright, put the screw in. I mean, it's only like 10 o'clock. We got...
Yeah, and we knew this was gonna take long. It's just rear brakes.
It's funny, when we were little, you know, this would have taken a long time.
I know, this would have taken us like...
And now we're like videotaping, doing things in between, and it's like been only an hour of work time.
Yep.
Ah! Why is that there? Ah, get off!
Is it another skeeter rock?
Yeah.
There's a moth on the wall as well. Ah, there's another one over here.
Again, I always thought they eat mosquitoes, but they don't.
No. Why do bugs like f***ing light?
Well, the sun. Apparently they want to.
Yeah, but then why do they all come out at night, the dumbasses?
I love the look of new brakes.
I know.
Not like in my
you're
Nissan
gonna
with the
drive
Brembos, but...
It's too bad they're going on this.
I know. Okay, honestly, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how rusty would you say this car is?
Very.
5 being like your average New England car that's 10 years old. Or more.
This is worse.
Like an 8?
Yeah.
6 or 7, I
7.
think. Because there's not even any holes in the unibody.
Your face is 2 inches from a hole in the unibody.
Okay, and there's no holes in the floor, though.
No, to your left.
There's no holes in the floor, though. Yeah, there's no holes in the floor.
Yeah, but there's rust back here, and there's rust all along this, right? Like, normal people, like...
Yeah, that is an
if
odd
this
spot.
were a car that somebody gave half a shit about, they would have fixed this before it was like this
Well, when
bad.
it started, yeah, I agree.
But this is like, this car was not nearly this bad when you got it. And there's like...
No, it always had rust in the trunk
I'm
there.
sure if you take the side skirts
Everywhere
off,
that had rust when I bought it, actually.
Right,
Like, all
but
the doors, all
it
that
got
rust was
much
starting,
worse.
and that was all starting already.
Yeah.
It just got, and this was all starting, but this is really bad now.
That's really bad. On the other side, there's a hole in the front of the wheel well.
I know.
By the side
You see
skirt.
light through it.
Yeah. If you take those side skirts off, it's going to be like my
Actually,
my Mark 1 Focus.
I
where
could
it's
see light
just
through it.
hole.
I could see light through it when I did the suspension of this car originally 2 years ago.
I think it's a 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Even in terms of New England cars, this car is pretty bad. And that's just accounting for the stuff on the outside where you can see it, not even under the car. Like, the dust shield's gone.
The floor is not bad, surprisingly, somehow. I don't know why. I've seen cars with much worse floor. What kind of brakes are these? Ultra Stop by Parts Master.
You mean brakes?
No, I always put nice brakes on my E46s that I didn't like driving the track.
Yeah,
I put like
that's because
Zimmerman.
that's because we drove like dipshits on the street.
That's
This
true.
thing is just for dailying.
That's true. And we still drive like dipshits on the street.
You and I are not going like, like actually sending it. And if it doesn't bite really hard, then it's just funny.
That's true. There, now that I use your entire container of grease.
How did you manage that? I get really frustrated with brake pads sometimes, where I like, wait, I want to do it.
Ah!
I'll take the nubs on the back of the brake pad if it doesn't want to fit on the first try, and I'll just
Okay.
grind them off.
Nice going.
If the clips don't fit, I'll just squeeze them together.
Oh, I need the grease again, Kenneth.
God damn it!
The guide fits.
Yeah, it's even got a E39 on the box.
Does it?
Like, yes. Right? That's what that is?
No, that's the 7 Series. E38, maybe?
Internet, what is this?
It's the 7 Series. Or E32, or... No, E38, I think. Yeah, E38.
It almost looks more P-spec than a BMW.
I don't like the taillights on this.
Is that a Volvo?
No, it's an E38.
Is it?
Yeah. I was just gonna say, cars that have separate dampers and coils, and then I realized my Nissan does.
Yep.
But when I have coilovers, I'm gonna convert them. Just so I can get the...
You're lucky they make a
Crazy lower
conversion,
control.
because most coilovers for cars with separate coils and separate springs, or separate struts and separate springs, are the coilovers that you buy are still separate.
Well, yeah, you can get both with the Nissan, and there's arguments to why both is superior, but with the true coilover, you can get the aftermarket lower control arms.
Yes.
Well, you have to.
Yes.
You can't use the stock LCAs.
I just...
I
like
read something
the-
about the stock layout is actually a little better, but like Olin's and KW, they only do the separate.
I just think it's a little
I'm not a
cleaner and a little
suspension
easier to work on.
I
Like,
agree, that's the thing.
I want it to be one piece. I don't want to have to fucking deal with that. Every time I take the bottom of the strut out,
Yes.
I don't want to have to worry about
To
the
hang the
spring
spring and
out
then
of it.
like having to push down the spring to get it in, and having to like put your foot on the brake rotor to get
Yeah.
the lower control arm lower enough and preload the bushings to get the spring in. I hate doing that.
No,
I've done it too many times with these BMWs. Are we done?
I think so.
Is that it?
Maybe.
No way I didn't forget something.
Clip. Front clip.
What?
The clip that goes on the front to hold the front of the caliper.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, put the wheels on.
I always worry that I forgot something.
I
Like
know.
with my Nissan, I kept saying it, and you kept saying, like, why do you doubt yourself, like, so much?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, I've never actually left something loose.
Yeah, see, I finished something and I'm like, okay, did I do everything? Yep, all right, we're good. And then I never think about it again.
You have a torque wrench?
No, I put them on the whim whack and then are you kidding me?
Yeah, true, it is this car. Never mind.
You already did them. They're good. They're tight. It's already tight. It's done.
I'm just nervous because I always torque my wheels always, and I still don't trust that. I have that.
That is way tighter than you would tighten it with a torque wrench. Well,
That might be it.
pull the jack stands out and then drop it on the ground. Or just drop it on the jack stands and have the jack stands go through the floor, whatever you want. I got the vacuum ready to evacuate the rust. You gotta remember to vacuum your paint.
I hear
Yep. Oh wait, we normally end these things abruptly.